Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the news from Saba Satellite Channel from Marib. Let's begin with the headlines.
President Al-Alimi discusses peace and reform efforts with UK ambassador to Yemen.
Governor Ben Madi and EU ambassador open new fish export center.
Two Palestinians, including a child, killed in Israeli drone strike east of Khan Yunis. Welcome once again, and here are the details. President of the Presidential Leadership Council, Dr. Rashad Mohammed Al-Alimi, alongside Council member Dr. Abdullah Al-Alimi, received the United Kingdom's ambassador to Yemen, Abda Sharif, for discussions on Yemen's current developments and the government's ongoing economic and security reforms.
The President praised the UK's consistent support for Yemen's humanitarian response, plan and reform agenda, reaffirming the government's commitment to achieving peace, stability and sustainable development. Talks also reviewed progress in fiscal and economic reforms aimed at improving state performance and ensuring regular salary payments.
President Al-Alim expressed appreciation for the UK's backing of the Economic Recovery Plan and Yemen's Coast Guard, enhancing their capacity to safeguard territorial waters and counter terrorism and cross-border threats. He reiterated that a comprehensive and lasting peace can only be achieved by ending sectarian militancy, restoring the stateful authority and ensuring its exclusive right over arms and discussions of war and peace.
Minister of Defence Lieutenant General Mohsin Al-Dairi held talks today with the British military attaché to Yemen, Colonel Paddy Williams, to discuss areas of military cooperation, including training, capacity building and institutional development.
Minister Al-Dairi welcomed the newly appointed attaché and reviewed the ongoing challenges Yemen faces due to the war waged by the Iran-backed Houthi militia for more than a decade. He warned that international inaction toward Houthi violations has emboldened the militia's aggressions and expanded regional risks, highlighting growing coordination between the Houthis and terrorist groups in Yemen and Somalia, which threatens maritime security and global trade routes.
The Defense Minister stressed the importance of strengthening the Yemeni armed forces, particularly the Navy and Coast Guard, to combat smuggling and safeguard national waters. For his part, Colonel Williams reaffirmed the United Kingdom's commitment to supporting Yemen and enhancing cooperation in shared security interests.
In Saudi Arabia, the Republic of Yemen took part in the opening of the 5th Hajj and Umrah Conference and Exhibition, which kicked off today in the Saudi city of Jeddah under the theme From Mecca to the World.
The Yemeni delegation was headed by Minister of Endowments and Guidance, Dr. Mohammed Shabiba, accompanied by Deputy Minister for Hajj and Umrah Affairs, Dr. Mukhtar Rabash, who toured the exhibition halls and reviewed the latest technological and digital innovations that reflect Saudi Arabia's significant advancements in crowd management and pilgrim services.
Organized by the Saudi Ministry of Hajj and Umrah in partnership with the Gas of Gas Service program, the 4-day event hosts over 260 exhibitors from 137 countries, showcase cutting-edge solutions in transportation, accommodation, catering and field management.
Minister Shabiba praised the rapid development of the Hajj system as a unique model of integrated management and teamwork under the leadership of King Salman bin Abdulaziz and Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. He affirmed that Yemen's participation reflects the government's commitment to strengthening coordination with Saudi authorities to ensure the comfort and safety of Yemeni pilgrims.
Minister of Public Health and Population Dr. Qasim Buhayba held talks in Aden today with UNICEF's representative to Yemen, Peter Hawkins, to discuss cooperation in health field and preparations for the upcoming donor summit to hosted in the interim capital.
The meeting reviewed the current nutritional situation, the challenges posed by reduced funding for essential health programs, and ways to ensure their continuity in the most affected areas. Dr. Buhaybih emphasized the importance of continued coordination with UNICEF in key sectors such as primary healthcare, immunization, maternal and child health, and nutrition, praising the organization's vital role in supporting field operations and humanitarian response programs.
He also stressed the need to align joint efforts under a comprehensive national health plan that prioritizes nutrition, reproductive health, and epidemic control. For his part, Peter Hawkins reaffirmed UNICEF's commitment to supporting Yemen's health programs and providing technical and logistical assistance to ensure the sustainability of vaccination and nutrition campaigns nationwide.
In Hadramaut, Governor Mabhout bin Madi, together with European Union Ambassador to Yemen Patrick Simonet, inaugurated today the Fish Export Center in Mukalla, implemented by the UN Development Programme UNDP with funding from the European Union under the Institutional and Economic Resilience Project.
The facility includes 2 fish preparation halls and ice plant, a quality testing lab, administrative offices and technical units, and will provide health certifications to ensure the quality of seafood exports from Hadramaut.
Ambassador Simonet described the center as a model of successful partnership between the EU, local authorities and the UNDP, affirming the EU's commitment to supporting development, stability and job creation in Hadramaut.
Later, the governor met with the EU delegation to discuss ways to enhance development and security cooperation and expand support for economic infrastructure projects across the governorate.
In Economic Affairs, Ministry of Industry and Trade Mohammed Al-Ashwal affirmed that the accounting profession stands as one of the pillars of the national economy and a foundation for transparency and institutional integrity.
Speaking at a ceremony organized by the University of Science and Technology in Aden to mark World Accountant Day, the minister emphasized that the qualified and ethical accountants are essential partners in driving economic development and building confidence in the investment climate.
He noted that the ministry has conducted 5 national examinations for certified accountants, producing 226 licensed professionals who will strengthen financial oversight and integrity across sectors. The event features academic papers, discussions and creative sessions focusing on the role of accounting in promoting transparency and accountability.
Minister of Agriculture, Irrigation and Fisheries Salem Al-Sukatri met today with a delegation from the Humanitarian Aid and Development Organization to discuss cooperation on implementing a series of development projects in the agricultural and fisheries sectors in Sukatra Archipelago and other governorates.
Discussions focused on the organization's strategic plan to launch projects that improve agricultural productivity, develop sustainable irrigation systems and enhance fishermen's capacities and fish value chains. Minister Al-Sukatri emphasized the importance of strengthening partnerships with international and regional organizations to boost food security and improve livelihoods in rural communities.
HAD representatives reaffirmed their commitment to implementing development programs aligned with the ministry's priorities and local community needs to achieve sustainable rural growth.
In the capital, Aden, Deputy Minister of Planning and International Cooperation, Dr. Nizar Basuhaib, held talks today with officials from the World Bank's water sector to discuss urgent projects aimed at meeting the country's essential water needs.
The meeting reviewed upcoming World Bank initiatives including the rehabilitation of water and sanitation networks and major desalination projects to address severe water shortages in Aden. Discussions also covered ways to ease the water crisis facing several governorates, including Taiz, Al-Dala, Abyan, and Lahj, and to shift from emergency interventions to long-term development.
Dr. Basuhaib emphasized that the water sector remains a top national priority, noting the government's commitment to sustainable development and improving water infrastructure to enhance resilience against scarcity and climate change. World Bank representatives reaffirmed their continued support for Yemen's water sector through technical and financial assistance to strengthen local institutions and improve public water services.
In Aden, the Wajud Foundation for Human Security launched today a training program aimed at building the capacity of women leaders in civil society, political and community organizations on peace building, negotiation and conflict transformation skills.
The three-day program, supported by UN Women and funded by the Women's Peace and Humanitarian Fund, bringing together 30 female leaders to strengthen their participation in public and political life and to equip them with the tools to contribute effectively to stability and local peace efforts.
The sessions include analysis of local conflict context, mapping of community structures and strategies to design local peace roadmaps. The program also covers digital protection for women and addresses the issue of online extortion crimes and their psychological and social impacts through interactive workshops and applied training sessions.
Turn to the latest developments in Gaza. 2 Palestinian civilians, including a child, were killed today in an Israeli drone strike on the town of Bani Suhaila east of Khan Yunis in southern Gaza, according to the Palestinian news agency Wafa.
Medical sources confirmed that the victims died when the drone targeted a group of civilians in the area since the October 11 ceasefire. Israel has continued its violation, raising the death toll to 243 martyrs and 619 wounded, while 528 bodies have been recovered from the rubble.
This brings the total number of Palestinians killed since the start of Israel's assaults on Gaza to more than 69,100, with over 170,600 injured. Meanwhile, the World Health Organization warned that more than 16,000 patients in Gaza are waiting for evacuation abroad, calling the situation a dire humanitarian emergency.
The World Health Organization urged the international community to ensure unrestricted humanitarian access and for more countries to receive the wanted for treatment as Gaza's health system faces total collapse due to the ongoing siege and lack of fuel and medical supplies.
This has been the news from Saba Satellite Channel from Marib. Thank you for watching and have a good time.
Have a good time.